interrupt this transmission to bring you the following live broadcast.
How's everyone doing tonight? Woo! It's Wednesday. It's 6 o'clock somewhere. With
John
ready in his chair. And almost 10 whole people watching from home. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? It's time for the ThinkSoJoE Show!
I wish it was Friday. I wish buttons would work. I don't know what's happening here. I push the button and... Oh, and my AC's still on too. You can hear it. There it goes. Nope, still on. It's off now. Okay, cool. Here we go. It's Sunday. Everyone is off to church. I also wish it was Sunday. I wish it was any day but Wednesday. No, I do love my Wednesdays. I love being here Wednesdays at 6 p.m. for the ThinkSoJoE Show! I haven't done that in a while. Jasmine asked me about that, like, maybe a year ago. Like, why don't you ever yell the intro anymore? Like, because I don't need to. We have an actual intro. Like a pre-recorded thing. I don't have to yell my intro. But, you weren't around for when I was doing the very, like, I could stretch that for a while. I was not prepared to do that today. And... as such, now why the hell isn't, this should be working. I don't know why it's not. I don't know. Anyway, if I press this button, it should mute, but it does not. It doesn't do anything. I don't know why. I'm going to have to reach over and press the button, I guess. Anyway. Interesting week we've had. We've had, well, first of all, we celebrated Ozzy Osbourne last week. Rest assured we are not doing the same for Hulk Hogan this week. 3 10-bell salutes on WWE TV was plenty. Too much, honestly. Yeah, useless button right now, exactly. Push the button, nothing's happened. Oh, somewhere over here. Where is that button?
Can you guys stop swearing? I have children over here. Next time you swear, I'm gonna call the cops.
The grill is where it belongs. It's on the porch. It's outside. It's an outdoor grill. Y'all want to buy me an indoor grill? I still wouldn't keep it in here, but I'd be more inclined to bring it in here. Next time you swear, I'm gonna call it cops. We were just talking about that. Last weekend, I did the XM Priory video shoot, and Dan and I were talking about that. Because that was me, Dan, and the late Brian Muller hosting that show. Yeah, well, too bad you're not getting the grill. Last time I said that, a bunch of people texted John and told him to bring the grill in, and he did, but he better not. I don't have room for the damn grill in here. The outside grill should host. No, because see, if we go outside, then if we swear too much, they're going to call the cops. I don't live next door to them people anymore. They moved. Thankfully, they moved. Oh, by the way, we're not here next week. We're taking the week off. I'm getting, we're getting central air installed, and that's going to happen over the course of Tuesday and Wednesday, so I don't want to be in the middle of the show and they need me for something, or they're just pounding away and like I can't think. So no ThinkSoJoE show next week. We'll be back in 2 weeks. So yeah, you get your wish next week, Laura. We're not here. You don't have to sit through us next week. You don't have to sit through us now either. You can turn the show off. You have that ability. We are not like glued literally to your dial. You Geez, did I just sound old there saying to your dial? I listened to terrestrial radio the other day. I'm trying to listen to like some power ballads. And there's not really a good power ballad playlist. No, the show is not canceled. We'll be back in 2 weeks, Laura. The show is taking a 1-week break. I was listening to terrestrial radio the other day. Apparently, according to the display on my stereo, I was listening to the song Wireless Whisper by Cham. But there's a lot of ads on terrestrial radio now. Did you guys notice that? Like, has anybody even listened to the radio lately? Like, I put it on, and it's like, here's 2 songs, here's 16 ads. You go ahead and do that, Mark. Yeah. Sit here, just ads after ads, but they were giving away tickets to see Willie Nelson. I did not win, and I did not tune in the next day to get the keywords to text in to try and win again. But yeah, we're getting central air installed next week, so hopefully we'll be able to do the show with air conditioning on. How cool would that be? Literally. Like, John and I are dying in here some weeks. Because we can't have the AC on, it makes too much noise. This fan makes a lot of noise too. But we deal with the fan. But, yeah. You talk to him about that, Mark. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, so, Happy Gilmore 2 came out over the course of the past week, and people were, people are mixed on what they think of it, so if anybody's watched it, I know Ange has. And I have. If anybody's watched it, tell me what you think. I don't know if John's watched it yet. But, oh, by the way, John will be an hour late today. He texted me super early today to tell me, hey, I'm going to be an hour late. And I never responded to him. The WWE should copy that. A radio full of ads. Yeah. Yeah. WWE is like everything is up for sponsorship in WWE. You got a table? Okay, we'll slap some Slim Jim logos on it. Ring mat? Yeah, okay, sure. Let's promote, Hulk Hogan's beer or whatever, It was a sequel to a movie I actually liked. So I wanted to watch it. I was looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to, before the next episode of the show airs, the new season of King of the Hill is going to drop. Speaking of King of the Hill, by the way, I haven't told anybody this. If you go on your favorite streaming platforms right now, except YouTube Music does not have it as of the last time I checked. If you go on your favorite streaming platforms right now, my King of the Hill cover is live. It went live yesterday. I didn't want to promote it yesterday because I was promoting my paintings, and today I had to promote the podcast. So tomorrow I'll probably post the link. But yes, I watched the. Why do you take everything I say so damn literally, Laura? I say I don't watch movies. You think I've never seen a movie in my entire life. I say I don't drink. You assume I don't drink water. It's Rosie. Everything I say, Laura takes so damn literally. But, yeah. If you watched Happy Gilmore 2, let us know what you think about it, because I saw it. I know what I think. And we can discuss that. What the hell else happened this week? My air conditioner took a shit in my dining room. Which, again, getting central air next week, didn't really need a fix. Except I don't want my cats to be, like, sweating to death out there, or whatever cats do to... Rosie and Max loved it. I mean, clearly I'm drinking iced tea right now. So I got into my living room, I go into my kitchen, and I realize my air conditioner is not going out there. And I'm like, what the hell's happening? Like, it's definitely warm enough where it should have clicked on. Oh, you guys named the newest cat. Okay. I'm here for it. If you guys want more cats, my mom has like 4 kittens on her property right now. She's sending me videos of them. She's sending me pictures of them. I'm like, Ma, you gonna have 16 cats now? She's no. I'm taking them. They're gonna get adopted. Like, okay. But yeah, there's like 4 of them on her property right now. She sent me pictures earlier. Just little tiny kittens. They're adorable. Yeah, so I go out to my kitchen, realize my AC's not working, go and check the plug, realize that it was plugged in with a with one of those tri-taps, the three like you could plug 3 things in at once and you plug it in the wall. The one you got last week is Halo. You let Laura get you all flustered, and it's like, I'm not flustered. Buy our merch. Anyway. So I realized it's plugged in with one of those tri-taps with the ground pin broken off, because I only have in my dining room two-prong outlets. And the tri-tap thing shorted out or something. I don't know. Overheated. I don't know what happened. But like when I unplugged it, like it came apart. And I'm like, what the fuck? So now I'm like, I need a like a ground adapter. I'm like, I know I got one around here somewhere. Where the hell it is, I have no idea. So I walked to Dollar General because I'm like, I'll just pick one up. This is not an MMM shirt. Where do you see M's? Anyway. This shirt actually got somebody to go into a gig 2 weeks ago. I was standing outside. I will come back to my story in a minute. I was standing outside of Mr. Goodbar. I was hanging out with Nick, John, Gabriel, Lucido, and Anth from XM Priory, and one of the dudes from one of the bands that opened for them, or one of the dudes from the other opening band for that night. And this guy's walking down the street, sees my shirt. He's like, man, yo, that shirt's so cool. Where can I get one? I'm like, I got it from the band Bastard. He's like, oh, are they playing tonight? Like, nah, man. And Nick chimes in like, we are. And so are these guys. Yeah, oh, cool, man. What kind of music? And they tell him what kind of music. He says, oh, man, that's not really what I listen to, but I'm going to come in and see you. In the store, you have a shirt that says a word beginning with M 3 times. What are you even... Oh, in this... Oh, the music shirt. Yeah, okay. Yes, that shirt is outdated. We have not used those buttons in a minute. Anyway. So the guy goes, yeah, they have an ATM inside? Like, no, man, we don't think so. So he goes... So we're like, we're never going to see this dude again. He's not coming in. He goes to the ATM. He comes back. I see him inside. Like, we actually, so me wearing this bastard shirt got people to come into the venue and see other bands. So nice marketing tool here. Anyway, so yeah, I need a 3-prong adapter. Max is at something for MIA right now. A guy was like, "You're in a band with Rosie." Anyway, I need the 3-prong adapter to get my air conditioner working again. So I walked to Dollar General. Their entire hardware section is like empty. It's like, all right, fuck it. I'll walk to Family Dollar. So walk up to Family Dollar. They're out of them. Like, fuck it, I guess I'm going to Dollar Tree. So I walk up to Dollar Tree. There's a big ass car show going out in front of the Dollar Tree. I don't know. I didn't know anything about it. Just go to Dollar Tree. They don't have them. Come back, go to Tops. They don't have them. So I order one on Instacart, but it's only $3.99. You need a $10 minimum order. So I'm like, all right, let me order some other shit. So I ordered some Twinkies and some candy, and I'm like, cool. I'm gonna get the air conditioner fixed tonight because it's getting warm in my living room. My poor cats are out there. So I see the notification saying that the adapter is not available, and then I get. But I missed the notification saying that the Twinkies were not available. So literally the only thing that gets delivered to my house is a box of candy. And I looked at the receipt and I paid like $6 for it, which is ridiculous. Like, why didn't you just cancel? just say, hey, they didn't have any of this stuff and cancel it at that point. So I go out the next morning, I go to Home Depot, I get the adapter, I come home, I hook everything. Then I run out of masking tape. Like, okay, I think I have another roll around here somewhere. Can't find it. Could definitely be a case of I was actually out of it. Okay, off to Dollar General. I made the exact same trip that I made on Sunday looking for the adapter, trying to find masking tape, and everybody was out of what I needed. But I got that at a different Dollar General because the one by me apparently sucks. Anyway. Yeah. That's been my days, the last couple of days. And John and I went out to a show on Saturday night. It was that one benefiting suicide awareness, like the suicide prevention charities. Because we wanted to check out the band Call Me Disaster. And, we are still looking for a vocalist. We're at least looking for somebody to fill in for Music is Art. So we kind of went out like with this idea of, well, let's go, see if we can find somebody. Like, let's see if we can recruit somebody. So we go out and we see this, and I gotta tell you, like, fantastic front person. Like, kept the crowd engaged, was introducing the band members, actually looked like she liked her band. Love you, Jill. Anyway, so we talked to her after, and she politely declined. She heard us out, but she politely declined. It was too far away, and she didn't have the time. So we're still looking for vocalists. If anybody knows anybody, maybe hit us up or tell them to hit us up, or I don't know. We're trying to get through Music is Art, and then we'll worry about it afterward. I should have done a half show right now. Anyway, yeah. That's been my week. I've been painting, I've been working. We got this cool ass Deadpool painting that I did the other day. I did this yesterday? Day before? I don't know. But yeah, this will be part of my gallery. I'm going to try and do the Nickel City Comic Con this year. They're announcing all the people that are going to be there. They got the dude that played Jason in the reboot there, so I'm like, in the reboot? Yeah. Never seen the reboot. Barely seen the originals. But, yeah, that's pretty much been my week. Hulk Hogan died on Thursday, which, we're still all mourning Ozzy, who died a couple of days earlier, and Hulk Hogan dies. And it's like, okay, as a wrestling fan, I can look at Hulk Hogan and say, okay, things would be way different without him. There's, we're probably not sitting here talking about pro wrestling ever, if not for this guy coming around in the 80s and doing what he did in the 80s, and then revitalizing himself in the 90s and kickstarting, doing all instrumental set of music. We don't want to do the instrumental thing. Like, that's the thing. We could do the instrumental thing. We just don't want to. We're either going to find somebody to play, or we're going to say, hey, we're out. And we're hoping that's not the case. We're hoping we find somebody, at least just to fill in for that gig. So that's where we're at right now. Is, we're talking to people, we're reaching out to people, we're doing everything we can to try and find somebody. We're just asking people, hey, can you fill in for us for this show? It might, we might be interested long term, but let's get through this first. Because we don't want to do all instrumental stuff, and we don't want to sing it ourselves, and we don't, I mean, we're the living fucking brain dead. We sound like we sound, and we want to sound like we sound, We We do Music is Art every year. We always feel like there's a big buzz around us afterward because people actually people know who we are at Music is Art, which is an interesting thing. Because what happens is you'll go to Music is Art, you'll see bands, and you don't know who the fuck they are unless you look at the schedule, and then you gotta hope the schedule's right on time, and you're just like, oh man, who was it? Who was that band? Or somebody in the crowd will yell, who are you guys? And I didn't want to be that band. I wanted people to know who we were, and you can't bring your drums. So it's not like we're sitting there with our drum head that's got our logo on it, but we got our banners. Just the 2 pop-up banners, and we always ask permission to use them because we don't want to be blocking if anybody's doing art behind us. And we've always gotten permission, and every year people are like, oh, this is the Living Brain Dead, because they see our fucking banners. They don't have to ask. They're just like, oh, that band, I saw this band, they were cool, and then we get a lot of followers. We're always generating a lot of buzz, and right now it's kind of like all that is just fading into memory because it's just we have not been able to play a show. We've only had one scheduled, but we've not been able to play one since the last one that since that show at Milky's. And that's very difficult because we're used to playing like once a month. We're always generating buzz. We just released an album in March, and we got a good review on it, specifically praising Jill's vocals on the tracks. So losing her is a real bummer, and we're all kind of just like, well, what the fuck do we do now? And we're looking for somebody to fill those shoes, at least temporarily, because if we're gonna play a Living Brain Dead set, we're going to sound like the Living Brain Dead. So, yeah, we could do the all-instrumental thing. We just don't want to. We need to bring back R. I love that guy, but if we put him on vocals, that would not... I will say this, when I used to jam with him when we were like teenagers, and like I would play guitar and he would play guitar and sing, and he would like, it's weird because he could sing ours, but he couldn't speak ours. So yeah. Nah, we'll figure this out. We always do. We bounced back after losing a bass player, a singer, another bass player. So we'll bounce back again. We always do. When we were teenagers. Yeah, when we were teenagers. I was at his house 5,000 years ago. I was at his house. We were jamming. I was at his house when Futurama premiered. So Futurama has been canceled like 3 times now. And has done like something like 17 seasons or somewhere around there. And yeah. Where's Maximo? I used the keyboard. Oh, they've only done 9 seasons. But the premiere was in 1999. So in 1999, when I was a teenager, I was at that guy's house. We were jamming. And then the premiere of Futurama happened while I was at his house. I remember that very distinctly. I also remember we had like this abandoned house that was like one of his family members owned it or something. I don't know, but it had power. So we would just go jam there. Like we'd just grab our gear, go over there, and you know, and gear back then for us was like, oh, look at this little 15-watt practice amp I have. Didn't Futurama have a Netflix series? I believe they did. I don't know. No. They aired on Fox from 1999 to 2003, Comedy Central from 2008 to 2013, and are currently on Hulu, where the King of the Hill premiere, or King of the Hill reboot, is going to be happening on, I think, August 5th. I think that's the date, which would put that at next Tuesday, which I am looking forward to the King of the Hill reboot. Go listen to the King of the Hill theme song that I released on streaming platforms. It only took, what's it been, like 5 months now? I tried to do this. I posted it on Facebook. Facebook demonetized me, and I'm like, oh, out of spite, I'm going to release this as an actual song. And then I went through so many damn hoops to release this song. I had to do, first they said, we can't get the cover license for you. You have to go through Easy Song to do it. So I went through Easy Song. I got the cover song license. I resubmitted it. They said, okay, great, but it's only 30 seconds long. You need a song that's at least a minute, or you need to release it as part of something that's over a minute. I didn't tell anybody. I was just like, this is out. I was just like, I'm going to announce it on the show. Hulu, so they'll have a maximum of 5 viewers. So yeah, it was, plus it's also not out on every platform, so I wasn't really plugging it much. Plus, when it released, Spotify said it came out in 1987. Like that I put out the song in 1987. Anyway, so they're like, it's less than 30 seconds. You got to put it out with something else. So I was like, all right, let me finish recording something else. So I submitted that, and then I'm sitting there waiting, not getting any updates or anything. So I click on it, and it's like, oh, you need to fix this. And it was like somebody's name was listed twice. I was like, this is dumb. One of the original writers' names was listed twice on the other song I released with it. And so I had to resubmit it. And then I waited around another 2 weeks, and then they're like, oh, well, there's a problem here. Like, you can't have it listed under soundtrack if it's not attached to an actual, like, film or TV property. It's like, God damn it, all these fucking hoops to jump through. And it finally, like, I checked on it yesterday, and it was like, oh, it's live. Like, oh, great, but it's not on YouTube Music, so I'm not going to promote it yet because I want it to be in my promo link for all the different platforms, and it's not. So I don't know. It's up. It's finally up, and then I started re-uploading the video to YouTube yesterday, and then I realized I needed a thumbnail, and then I just haven't had time to make a thumbnail for it because I had to do shit for the podcast and also a shit ton of actual work. So yeah, that's up now. Can't play it on here. Scott's rules. Which, let me make sure we're even broadcasting. We are. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so anyway, coming up tomorrow night, it is The Last Reign, Averst, and the New Fury. That is at Nietzsche's. It is the final show for The Last Reign, which they've been friends of the show for years. Obviously, there's a connection between them and the Living Brain Dead in that we were sharing a member for a minute. Final show for the foreseeable future. So, yeah, if you're free tomorrow night, go out, support local music, and see our friends in The Last Reign. Send them off with a bang. They're also playing with a couple of other bands, Averst and the New Fury. And doors at 7 p.m., show at 8 p.m. It's $15. It's 21 plus. It's 21 plus with ID. This is The Last Reign, and this song is called Sacrilege on All WNY, the ThinkSoJoE show. Last Rain on all WNY Think So Joe show. That song called Sacrilege. Shout out to Brian from The Last Rain. I went to Nickel City Comic Con. What was the last month, I think. And we got Brian makes some hot sauce. This song should be used to put children to bed. Yes, I agree. I bought this hot sauce. This is Burnin' Hollow Sauce Company. And this is the Sting of the Ancients flavored hot sauce, which is, I think, like the middle of, I think he had 5, and this is like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in terms of hotness. I think this is number 3. I haven't opened it yet. Planning on doing that at some point. But I have not opened it yet. Because I promised Ange I would wait for her to try it, so. And I'm going to keep that. Anyway. The song should be used to put children to bed. I mean, why the hell not? I used to fall asleep listening to heavy metal every single night. Had a 100-disc CD changer when I was a kid. And it was full. And I would just hit random, and I would go to sleep. And I would, fall asleep listening to, Slipknot. So, if I can fall asleep listening to Slipknot, anybody can fall asleep listening to The Last Rain. Brian, if you're watching, maybe that's your next project. Just put out lullaby versions of The Last Rain. You can buy lullaby versions of a lot of music. They're called, the albums are called Rockabye Baby. Should have gotten the 5-star one? Nah. When I get super hot sauced, and there's an episode of the podcast to prove it. I don't remember which, but it was an episode that Leland co-hosted. When I get super spicy stuff, I hiccup really bad. And there was one episode where Leland brought in Carolina Reaper pepper popcorn. And he's like, "Here, try this." And I knew what it was. It wasn't like he was just like, "Oh, try this," and was pranking me with it or anything. But I tried it, and I'm just sitting here for 15 minutes hiccuping. Because I think we ate it at the beginning of a segment, or the middle of a segment, or somewhere around there. But I'm just hiccuping. And trying to stop live on air. Because that's what spicy stuff does to me. Really spicy stuff. I like a little kick to my food, but I don't like it too spicy, John and I, one day before practice, we were doing something, and we were at a corner store out near his house, and I'm just why is there no spicy versions of any of the food here? Why is there no Flamin' Hot Doritos? Why is there no jalapeno Cheez-Its? Why is there no spicy stuff here? What kind of white people neighborhood is this? So I do like a little spice, but I'm not gonna go to the extreme with the 5-star. So I got the 3. But shout out to Brian from The Last Rain. We had a nice little chat at Comic-Con, where he was selling those, and he was with his buddy who was selling mugs with characters on them. Which, if I got the right stuff to do it, I could do it. But I don't have the right stuff to do it, so I'm not doing it. Instead, I'm just doing paintings. Pop culture paintings. Ozzy Osbourne back here and Deadpool over on the table. I don't know I don't think I have a next one actually planned yet. I have a few that I've designed, but I'm they're okay. I think maybe Jack Nicholson Joker's the next one. So, because that's the one that makes sense to me right now. It's out of the ones that I have designed, it's the one I like the best. Which is why Deadpool got made yesterday, is because I was I like the... I really like this Deadpool one, but the rest, the Jack Nicholson's pretty cool, but, So, if anybody's actually watching, tell me who your favorite Joker is. I already know Ange likes Jack Nicholson. Me personally, I am a Mark Hamill guy, but he hasn't played the Joker in a live action setting. I did like Heath Ledger, even though I hated Christian Bale. Heath Ledger is the Joker. Only good fucking part of that movie. Heath Ledger, Christian Bale as Batman, just terrible. Awful. Like, I watched it because everybody... First of all, I bought a PS3. This is years ago. I bought a PS3, and I went to... This is how long ago this was. I went to... Oh, what the heck was the name of the place? It wasn't Blockbuster. It was the other place you could rent movies around here. Geez, what the heck was it? Family Video, maybe? Does that sound right? I don't know. Anyway, so I go to the video store. This is how long ago this was. I go to the video store. I rent The Dark Knight on Blu-ray because everybody's telling me, "Oh, this movie's so good. This movie's awesome." And of course, this is right at the peak of the movie's popularity. It was before Dark Knight Rises came out. And I rented The Dark Knight, and I rented Batman Arkham Asylum, the video game. Arkham City had not come out yet at that point. And I had a real problem trying to watch The Dark Knight with Christian Bale. Just his Batman voice was just like took me right out of the moment. Like you'd be getting into the movie and Heath Ledger's giving this, amazing performance. And then Christian Bale opens his fucking mouth as Batman. And it's just like, that's right. I'm watching a fucking movie. What the fuck, bro? And especially in contrast with, like, I rented Arkham City, or I bought, or Arkham Asylum rather, or I bought it or something. I don't remember, but like in contrast to like the actor who plays Batman in the video game compared to Christian Bale, it's like, oh man, like this guy is so much better than fucking Christian Bale over here. But I'm a Mark Hamill guy when it comes to the Joker, but I was trying to stick with live action, so we're going to do a painting of the Jack Nicholson Joker. That's probably next on the canvas. That was, I asked Ange what her favorite Joker was, and that was the one she said, so that's what we're doing. Probably do a Heath Ledger. I was thinking I could do like 4 Jokers, like Cesar Romero and Jack Nicholson and the animated series Mark Hamill Joker and the Dark Knight Heath Ledger Joker. Like just maybe 4, like if I do them on square canvases. Thought process in real time on the ThinkSoJoE show. But anyway, yeah, if you're watching this now, let me know in the chat. If you're watching this later, let me know. Just comment on the video or whatever and tell me who your favorite Joker is. Just curious. Should just put up a poll like we used to do, but I got nothing to give away. We used to do the polls. Like, one person from the winning side is going to win, tickets to see whoever. Good idea. Everyone has a favorite. Exactly. Mine is Mark Hamill. I think he does an amazing job voicing the Joker. I've seen him like do that voice in like interviews or something, like interviews or like behind the scenes or something, and he's just him doing the voice and acting like the Joker is really good. But yeah. Also, who's your favorite Batman? Because mine is definitely not Christian Bale. Start with Jack and then do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do squares. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a Jack. I'm gonna do a Cesar Romero from the '60s Batman, and then I'm gonna do the animated series Batman Joker, and then I'm gonna do the Heath Ledger Joker. I'm gonna do like 4, and it'd be like a 4-pack, and you can put them on your wall like Warhol paintings, you know. I think that would be pretty interesting. Like I got that Faces of Foley 3 set. I think I might have 4 10x10 canvases too to be able to pull that off. Should also save me on a lot of vinyl, I think, because usually we're doing 11x14, so I got to cut 14 inches of vinyl. Whatever. Anyway, we also did Alf the other day. I did a painting of Alf. That was pretty cool. I've had some interesting comments. Michael Keaton Batman. I can see Michael Keaton Batman. I think Michael Keaton's probably the best live action Batman. I missed the show Gotham. That was a good show. My old board wrestling fan co-host G and I used to talk about that show weekly, and it was weird because I don't watch a lot of TV either. Like I don't do a lot of visual media stuff. Pro wrestling is basically it. So for a show to come along and captivate me to be like, ooh, I'm gonna watch this, that's pretty cool, you know. I've still got my Oswald Cobblepot from Gotham up on the windowsill over here, right next to my Wayne and Garth Funko Pops. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's maybe we'll do a series of Batmans too. I don't know if you can tell the difference though between the like George Clooney and Robert Pattinson and Ben Affleck. No, they all got the cowl on, right? So Adam West Batman, I think you could tell the difference between him and the movie Batmans, but I don't know. I wasn't planning on talking for 15 minutes about Batman, but here we are. Maybe that's the next cover I do. I'll do a Batman theme song cover. I'd play it right now, but I'd get demonetized. Hey, Facebook, how you doing? I tagged Ryan Reynolds in that Deadpool painting. I was hoping he'd respond. He has not. But, you know, I don't think I was expecting him to. It's, you know, is what it is. But yes, show reminder, we're not going to be here next week. I'm getting central air put in. So hopefully in 2 weeks, when we're back, much to Laura's chagrin, hopefully it'll be nice and cool in here and we can keep the AC on while we're working and I don't have to, like, turn it off. It's not bad in here right now. I got the fan going. But anyway. There's a bunch of stuff going on in Buffalo this weekend that's not music related. We got the Erie County Fair starting this week. I forget what the exact dates are, but Erie County Fair is starting this week. There's also this weekend the Buffalo stop for the Curiosities exhibit, whatever. I don't. No idea what I'm even talking about. Oh, I got it right here. The Oddities and Curiosities Expo. That's happening this weekend, the 2nd and 3rd. At the Buffalo Niagara Convention Center, all halls, 153 Franklin Street in Buffalo. For more information, odditiesandcuriositiesexpo.com. I got the whole list of tour dates here. Oh, they're also running San Antonio, Texas the same night. Same nights. That might be interesting to check out. I don't know if there's tickets or what to this. I'd imagine if it's anything like Comic-Con, you got to pay to get in and then pay for everything else while you're in there. Let's find out. What I say that website was? Oddities and Curiosities Expo.com. And is there anywhere over here that tells me anything about this? Schedule and tickets. Buffalo, New York ticket link. Tickets range from $12 to $239 for this. I don't know what each gets you. I think the $239 gets you a jackalope taxidermy class. You could take a taxidermy class. What's an entomology class? I don't even know what that is. Bug pinning workshop hosted by the Sleeping Sirens. This hands-on experience is perfect for nature enthusiasts, aspiring entomologists, or anyone interested in the intricate craft of insect preservation. Yeah, Maximo is missing some good typing today, isn't he? Maximo loves that typing. So I'm assuming then that it's $12 just for entry. But if you want to take one of these classes, the taxidermy class is $225. And that is Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We provide each student with either a skinned, cleaned, and tanned raccoon or rabbit hide, depending on the workshop you're taking. This is a thing. You can go learn how to do taxidermy. And then Sunday is the entomology class. It's $150. You can do a beetle or a spider. The beetle class is at 10 a.m. and the 1:30 class is the spiders. Sounds interesting. General admission Saturday, $11.55 plus $1.55 fee. Well, it's $10 plus a $1.55 fee, so it's $11.55. That's 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Same price for Sunday. If you buy them now, if you wait until the day of, it's $16.83, which is not a bad price, honestly. I don't know. I'm kind of busy Saturday and Sunday, and I'm not planning on going anywhere. That includes to... Oh, damn, I still got 10 minutes. What am I doing? I was about to segue into the next show that we're talking about, but yeah, it's only 6:51. So, oops, we'll wait. We'll wait on that. We'll talk about INVERITY in a little bit. But yeah, a couple of things. The other thing was the Erie County Fair is we're gonna get more of that ASMR typing going. Do they not have a website? August 6th, so that's starting next Wednesday through the 17th is the Erie County Fair, which is another one of those deals where you pay to get in, and then you pay for everything when you're in there. Everybody wants money, 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 money. I just said to Ange yesterday, money sucks. I hate money. I'm actually doing today a no money day. I haven't spent any money at all today. I don't plan on spending any money after the show. Usually after the show, I hit DoorDash. I get Mighty Taco or something. I plan on making my own damn food after the show. Doing a no money day today. Because I have spent money like every day the last few days. And I've also made money every day the last few days. So I'm breaking even here. Actually, I'm actually pretty much ahead. But doing a no money day today. Might try to do that again tomorrow. But I don't know how successful that's going to be. Because I might need to buy more food or something. I don't know. Buy tickets. Here we go. So yeah, if you want to buy tickets to the Erie County Fair, it's $17. It's $17 to get in. Actually, come to think of it, I don't remember spending any money last year after we got in. I think I paid to get in. And I think everything else was basically, other than like food, obviously. I don't think I had to pay for anything else. I didn't do any rides or anything, though, so I don't know how that's, I don't know how that all works. They got a bunch of shows, but you have to buy tickets to the shows. Unlike the State Fair in Syracuse. But they got shows coming up. They got Foreigner. They got Shaggy is coming. And Shaggy's coming. August 9th, tickets start at $45 for that. And then there's a couple of demolition derbies happening. I'm pretty sure they also have, like, live music that isn't paid. Like, you just go to the fair and you can watch it. I'm pretty sure our friend Kaylee from Karma Queen is playing one of those, I think. It's good. Grandstand entertainment. Let's see. What else is happening at the Erie County Fair? We're going to talk about this now because I'm not going to be here next week to talk about it. No what? No to Shaggy? Everclear's going to be there August 11th. That's a free show with admission. What is the 11th? I might have to, Brian might want me to have to be there. That's a Monday. Monday, August 11th, a free show from Everclear, included with your gate admission to the fair. I love Everclear. I saw them with Brian. I've seen them once since Brian's passed. I got their autograph. I talked to them after the show. What else we got? Let's Sing Taylor. There's a Michael Jackson tribute show, August 13th. That's free with your admission. No Shaggy. But I want to see Shaggy. I don't think I want to spend $45 to see Shaggy, but I would go see Shaggy. Tickets from $45.45 to $68.05. And the grandstand ticket includes your admission to the fair on August 9th. So you don't even have to spend the $17 to get into the fair to get into the show if you buy the $45 ticket. Preferred track seats are $68.05. Reserved track and box seats are $56.67. General admission, grandstand, and bleacher seats are $45.45. Tickets for grandstand events are available to purchase online only. No in-person sales. Limit 8 per transaction. Apple and Google Pay accepted. Who's down to go see Everclear on August 11th? Let's go. It's $17 to get into the fair, and then it's free to see Everclear once you're in. I'm down. Would I sing along with Shaggy? I'm not allowed to. At least one particular song I am not allowed to sing from Shaggy. John and I were somewhere and The Darkness was playing, and I'm just sitting there thinking, like, I'm not allowed to sing this song. Like, I'm not allowed to sing along here. But yeah, no, I would sing along with everything except that one song I'm not allowed to sing along with. Honestly, I would know like 3 songs, maybe 4. So, but it would also be cool to just be like, hey, I saw Shaggy. You know, there's a lot of there's a few artists I've seen just to be like, I've seen them. Like, I'm super excited that I can say I've seen Kid and Play, and I've seen MC Hammer, and I've seen Tone Loc and Sir Mix-a-Lot and Cisco, and they were all on one fucking bill, which was amazing. It was a great show. start to finish. Everybody was all the acts were great. Hammer was just insane how good he still is after all these years. But I tell you, if you ever get a chance to go see Hammer, go see Hammer. Or Sir Mix-a-Lot, or Cisco, really. Everybody that was on that bill was great. Anyway, you know who else is great? I'm assuming. I don't know. I was kind of listening to him earlier. I kind of dig this song. And that's INVERITY, who have a new EP coming out. It's called Burn the Page. And they are performing at Montage Music Hall in celebration of said EP release, along with Destroy Create, Valoria Greywash, and Amatera. Doors are at 6 p.m. The music is at 7 p.m. This is a song, I believe, off that EP. It's called YTYKM, which stands for, I believe, You Think You Know Me. And this is INVERITY on All WNY. ThinkSoJoE Show. That was The Last Rain on All WNY. ThinkSoJoE Show. No, that was not The Last Rain. That was INVERITY. The Last Rain was the first band we played. That was INVERITY, the song called You Think You Know Me on All WNY. ThinkSoJoE Show. Was scrolling Facebook, not paying attention. Didn't realize the song was ending. Here we are. We're back. John's still not here. John said I'm be an hour late. John is still not here. Let me check my phone. Let me see if John has texted me at all. This is why I can't do a no money day. I just got charged for the service that we use to stream the music on the podcast. But yeah, nope, haven't heard from John. He should be here anytime now, I think. I don't know. Anyway, that was INVERITY. They're playing. I don't even think I mentioned where they were playing. They're playing at the Montage Music Hall, 50 Chestnut Street in Rochester. Doors at 6 p.m., music 7 p.m. with support from Destroy Create, Valoria, Greywash, and Amatera. Their new EP called Burn the Page will be available on Saturday. And from what I read on their Facebook page, I believe they also have a music video coming out on the same day. They're putting out a video for the song Do You Pretend? Few of the songs from that EP are up on streaming services now. You can go check them out. Take a listen. Yeah. So, if you're in Rochester, that is something to do this weekend. I ain't doing shit this weekend. It's a wrestling weekend, man. One of the big four. I don't do shit during the big four, except for that one time that I was DJing and my favorite wrestler came back to WWE. Or that one time when I went to Metallica instead and then just watched both nights of WrestleMania back to back. Which I'm trying not to do this weekend because we got a 2-night SummerSlam coming up. And my mom's even excited for wrestling because my mom was like, "Oh, Jelly Roll's gonna be on this." Like she texted me. They were on the Jimmy Kimmel show, Jimmy Kimmel Live. What show is he even hosting now? Is it Jimmy Kimmel Live? I don't even know. My mom shoots me a text. And she's like, "Oh, did you see this? This happened on Jimmy Kimmel last night." Like, I knew it was happening on Jimmy Kimmel. I just didn't watch Jimmy Kimmel. So she's like, "Oh, did you see this? WrestleMania should be 3 nights." No, it should not. No, absolutely not. I'm exhausted. I do want to say, it's nice having 2 shorter nights of WrestleMania than it is having one 8-hour fucking long pay-per-view. But I would much rather have one night of a 4-hour show or a 3-hour show or something than sit there for 2 goddamn days. I don't even want to go to these shows. That's not true. I do want to go to these shows. But I can't go to these shows because I gotta work. I want to go. I knew I should have just bit the bullet and got tickets. I would love to be able to go to the 2-night WrestleManias, the 2-night SummerSlams. I'd love to be able to do these things. But, finding a place to stay where I can work is always a problem. 3 days, 24-hour shows. I remember when I was a kid, let's see, so I would have been 18, probably at this point. When they did the WrestleMania all day long for WrestleMania 2000 on DirecTV. So it was literally all day they were just hyping up WrestleMania. And I was like, yeah, this is so cool. And I sat there and watched the whole damn thing. And then watched all of WrestleMania. Hey, look, fake John says he's on his way. But yeah, I don't think the AEW pay-per-view. I hate the damn AEW pay-per-views. They start at 6, they end at midnight. They don't end at the logical stopping point. The last one was oh, here's anarchy in the arena. We got this huge match. The world champion's involved in this match. And then that match is over. It's 11 o'clock. It's cool, the show's over. And here's Adam Cole. What? Oh, Adam Cole's in this 6-man match. And then later we've got Will Ospreay. I don't care anymore. Just end the damn pay-per-view. You had your big fucking match with your world champion on it. End it. It's been 5 fucking hours. So 24-hour pay-per-view where we're talking about shit that's happening, like just, you know, recapping, like showing episodes of Raw and SmackDown on the way up to it. Yeah, cool, do that. I might tune in for some of that. Not the whole thing. Might tune in for some of it. But if you're doing it and just your card is 5-6 hours long, I ain't here for it. It's too long. Like, that's why I don't watch movies. I don't want to sit there for 3 hours watching a movie. Like, when Titanic came out, right? And Titanic was 3 hours, and everybody's, it's such a, you know, everybody was like gung-ho about it. It was, you know, all the critics were talking about it. It was just, everybody's talking about this damn movie. I'm like, why is it 3 hours long? It's got a plot I can do in 5 minutes with an ice cube and a toy boat in my bathtub. WrestleMania should be 4 days long nonstop. Look, if you want to sit through 4 hours or 4 days straight of pro wrestling, you go right ahead. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. It's bad enough I sit through at least 2 hours every night. At least I usually have Sundays off. But then you got weeks like this. Full of Kali matches. You got weeks like this where, okay, I'm watching Raw on Monday, I'm watching NXT on Tuesday, I'm watching Dynamite tonight, I'm watching Impact tomorrow, I'm watching SmackDown on Friday, I'm watching SummerSlam Night 1 and 2 on Saturday and Sunday. Like, I don't have a day where I'm not watching wrestling this week. Like, at some point, I need a break. And, like, I watch wrestling because my job revolves around wrestling to an extent. And also, you know, I've been watching since I was like 8 years old and watching Hulk Hogan, brother. And, you know, back then, like, Hulk Hogan was the shit. Hulk Hogan was awesome. And so, like, for him to die and me to just be like, oh, really? Okay. It's kind of weird. But, like, I've talked to a lot of different people over the course of the past week, and I think the general consensus is Hulk Hogan, fucking legend. Terry Bollea, not so much. So, you know. But, yeah, that's is what it is. But I've also sat through 3 Hulk Hogan tributes in the past week. Like, oh, Hulk Hogan died yesterday. We better do a 10-bell salute and a video package. And then Monday, oh, Hulk Hogan died. We better do a 10-bell salute and a video package. And then last night, oh, Hulk Hogan died. We better do a 10-bell salute and a video package. I get his impact on this world, on this world of entertainment that I am a fan of. I get this does not happen without that guy. But come on, I'm tired. Like, you're spending 10 minutes per show. The entire opening segment is a 10-bell salute and a video package. I just want to watch wrestling, bro. Just get to the damn matches. You know, no disrespect to Hulk's legacy, what he's done in wrestling. Obviously, like, I met the guy. He was nice to me. You know, I will never say Hulk was a dick to me. He was always cool to me. Anytime I've ever interacted, like, because I met him once, we interacted a few times on Twitter, and, like, he's always been cool to me. That doesn't take away, that doesn't diminish the fact that he said the things he said. So, yeah, maybe I'm not, you know, so it's been really weird for me because, like, I like Hulk Hogan. He was my first action figure. He was my first wrestling poster. He was my, you know, he was supposed to be the main event to the first show I went to, but he was not on he ended up not doing the show. he was the head. He was. I almost said headlining, but he was one of the top matches on my first WrestleMania and my second WrestleMania. But that in terms of WrestleManias I've gone to, so you know, it's kind of weird to sit here and be like, yeah, but you know, John's definition of an hour is clearly more than an hour. He said he'd be an hour. It is now an hour and 15 minutes. He's late. We're gonna have to dock his pay. Not that I pay him. We're just gonna have to dock his pay. We're just gonna add money on to what he owes me. I think that's what we're gonna. Every minute he's late, we're gonna add another like $5. But yeah, no, it's yeah. It is what it is. So anyway, The Rock headlined your first Mania? Like the first one you watched? Oh, I just got a text from John. I'll be there as soon as I can, he says. He's already late. He'll be here as soon as he can. Oh, is Bandcamp Friday coming up? I think we got a Bandcamp Friday coming up. If we got a Bandcamp Friday coming up, let's find out. The first WrestleMania I watched was headlined by Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, probably 40. John will get here right at the end of the show. No, he'll be here a little. Let's say he's not going to be here before the song break. I'm willing to bet he's not going to be here before the song break. He'll get here during or just after. If I had to guess, if I had to venture a guess. So is there a band? This Friday is Bandcamp Friday. So all the people you know in bands, find out what they got on Bandcamp. Buy their shit on Friday, because Bandcamp will not charge them a fee. So if you were to go to livingbraindead.bandcamp.com and you buy our stuff, which I don't have right now, it's not even in my possession. I'd have to actually go get it. But if you buy our stuff, we get 100% of the proceeds. It comes all to us. So if you got a favorite local band, you want to support them, they've got stuff on Bandcamp, buy their stuff. This Friday is Bandcamp Friday. This Friday, August 1st, from midnight to midnight Pacific. Also, the following, there's also going to be a Bandcamp Friday, September 5th, October 3rd, and December 5th. So go support your favorite local artists. Your first Mania was headlined by Triple H, The Rock, Big Show, and Stevie Richards. Okay, WrestleMania 2000. We've already talked about that. Yep, Stevie Richards, WWE WrestleMania main eventer. A few years later, he won the world title in the main event in a triple threat match. If you know, you know. Anyway. No, I think mine was WrestleMania 6. I think Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior. I'm pretty sure that was the first WrestleMania I ever watched live. I had seen WrestleMania 4 and 5 and probably 3 by that point, probably 2. I didn't see WrestleMania 1 until probably the weekend of WrestleMania 29, I think. Yeah, it had to be 29. Because I remember I was watching it in a hotel room and I was doing reviews of it for Board Wrestling Fan. And I'm pretty sure that was my first time actually watching WrestleMania 1, but I'd seen 2, 3, 4, and 5. With Hulk Hogan dying, the earliest WrestleMania where both guys in the final match, where all the participants in the final match are still alive, is the Iron Man match at WrestleMania 12, Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. Because WrestleMania 11 was headlined by Bam Bam Bigelow, the late Bam Bam Bigelow, and Lawrence Taylor. So it was an interesting stat to find out. And there's a shit ton of early WrestleManias where nobody that was in the main event is still alive. Which is crazy. I think 2, 3, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's a bunch of them that there's like everybody's dead. Very morbid stat, but people post those every time somebody who would main evented one of those early WrestleManias died. So, and I feel like if we lose Bret Hart, and I don't wish ill will on Bret Hart at all. I feel like if we lose Bret Hart, I think that pushes up to like WrestleMania 14 with Steve Austin and The Rock. No, that would have been 15, Steve Austin and The Rock. So 14 with Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels. Hopefully Bret is with us for a long time to come, and Shawn Michaels and Steve Austin and everybody else. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, John is on his way. He might as well just like not came, right? At this point, just like I've already like faked my way through 3/4 of the show almost, and now he's on his way. He'll be here as soon as he can. Yeah, well, it's all good. I know I got 10 minutes before we're supposed to talk about the next show, but I do want to talk about my homeboy Chris Benbenek. Bebenek? I never even like learned how to pronounce his last name. Chris Bebenek? Benbenek. I don't know. They got it written twice here. John, no, I know John will show up. It's like, but he might as well not have at this point, right? Yeah, Chris Benbenek. I want to talk about my boy. He's been dealing with some cancer. It spread to his liver. Cancer sucks. We all know this. They're working on it, man. He's keeping positive mental attitude. He's fighting this thing, and he's going through chemo, and he's gonna be. We think he's gonna be okay. But just want to shout out Chris. They're doing two benefit shows for him this weekend. One of which is at Tudor Lounge, which is where we all know Chris from, mostly. And one will be at the Cave. Those are Sunday and Monday. We're going to talk about those in a little bit because we're going to play a band that's playing on one of those. But Chris has always been a good dude to me. Like, ever since I've known him, he's never said a bad word to me. He's never, he's always just been super supportive, super cool. Was my contact at Tudor Lounge for a number of years to be able to book bands there and eventually book my own band there. And we've done plenty of shows there. With the Living Brain Dead, prior to that, I was booking shows that had like XM Priory and Inherent Vice and the Scarecrow Show, and just bringing in cool bands into the Tudor Lounge, and always having a good time. Chris was always either behind the bar or behind the soundboard or something, and hopefully this positive mental attitude and all the thoughts that are going out to him right now are gonna help him pull through this, and he'll be fine on the other side. Also, shout out to Rick Horton, who was having some health issues last week, and he is I believe, out of the hospital. I believe he's home. And he's posting good morning every morning. Let's see what we got. Just want to see if he's what the latest update was on his health. Rick posts a lot, by the way. But yeah, Rick's doing good as far as I know. Was dealing with some health issues, but is better now. So yeah. I don't even see his posts about what he was going through. He's been home from the hospital for 6 days now. So he's doing good. Good to hear Rick's doing better. Hopefully we'll get a positive update on Chris at some point. He's doing very, very well. Mentally, like obviously he's going through it, but he's keeping a positive mental attitude. He's like, just at least from what he's sharing publicly, feels like he's feeling good about beating this thing. He's not feeling great with how his body's reacted to the chemo and all that, but it is what it is. He's gonna get through this, hopefully, and we'll see him stronger on the other side. Great dude. Rooting for him. Anyway, this weekend they're doing benefit shows for Chris. Let me read the description, and then we'll talk about the bands, and then we're going to play one of the bands. I'm going to try and drag this out for 5 minutes here. They say anybody who's ever been to the Tudor Lounge or a live music venue knows the Chris Benbenek. Whether he served you a drink, let you borrow his guitar, did sound for your band, you saw him play, or just being a great friend and human, Chris has helped each of us in some way. Now it's time to give back. Chris was recently diagnosed with cancer that has spread to his liver. Join us for a 2-day, 2-venue event to raise money for Chris and his family while he gets the treatment he needs to get better. Tickets are $25 per night or $45 for both nights. There will be a 50-50 basket raffle, a silent auction, food, and tons of local musicians and bands. That's going on Sunday, August 3rd from 2 to 10 p.m. at the Tudor Lounge. And then on Monday, August 4th from 6 to 11 p.m. at the Cave. And both of the events have separate event pages, but they're basically all the information is in this one, so we'll talk about both. And if you're unable to make either night and want to contribute, which is what I might actually do, because I think I actually may have already put money into the GoFundMe, but I don't think I'm going to either nights of the shows, but I might throw money towards this GoFundMe. In fact, here let's do this. Copy link address. Paste. Oh, hold on. That's right, it's Facebook, so it's gonna copy all their tracking bullshit. Let's do this. Copy. I'm gonna throw this in the chat if anybody wants to donate to Chris and the GoFundMe they have for Chris's cancer diagnosis here. Hit that link in the chat. If you're not able to attend the shows, if you're able to attend the shows, it's $25 at the door, $45 for both nights. Actually, they don't have a ticket link here. And there's a bunch of bands playing across both days, which is kicking off on Saturday, August 3rd, with AJ Savior from Under the Black at 3 o'clock, followed by If Page Wins, Catspur, Wood, Freak, Hit Monarch and Not Normal. And then at the Cave on Monday the 4th, it's Dave Miller of Miller and the Other Sinners and Miller's Garage. That's starting at 6 o'clock. Followed by the Wickerman, Taka, and Slip Madigan. And again, $25 per night, $45 for both nights. And it all goes towards Chris and helping him offset, I guess, maybe some of the cost of what's going on. Or I really don't know, but it's, as long as it's going to him, I'm good with it. And we're going to play a track from our friends at Not Normal. And this one is called Push Through the Rain on All WNY ThinkSoJoE Show. Yep, still no, John. We're over 3/4 of the way through this show, and no, John. That was Not Normal, by the way. They're playing at Tudor Lounge on Sunday night as part of the benefit for Chris Benbenick. And if I'm saying his name wrong, I really hope somebody corrects me. I've known him for years. I've never had to pronounce his last name. But again, AJ Savior from Under the Black, If Page Wins, Catspur, Wood, Freak, Hit Monarch, and Not Normal. That's the Saturday lineup. Doors at 2 p.m. at that for that day at Tudor Lounge. And also the Cave Monday night. Derek Miller of Miller and the Other Sinners and Miller's Garage. Wickerman, Taka, and Flip Madigan. Doors for that one at 5 o'clock. It doesn't say how to get. I guess if you go to the first one and you pay maybe you give the door guy $45, he gives you some kind of ticket for the next night. I don't know. Because there's no there's no ticket link here. Nor is there one on the one for the Cave. But good bands, good cause. Go check it out if you can. Or donate to the GoFundMe. I put the link in the chat. And I will, after the show, update the description. Oh! Well, why even bother, dude? Like, why? You're.
This is Joe's fault.
You're an hour and 34 minutes late.
Joe's fault. Don't blame me. I had nothing to do with it. I had nothing to do with it.
He has nothing to do with it, he says.
Nope. I was doing a favor.
Anyway, great bands, great cause. Go check it out. Sunday at the Tudor and Monday at the Cave. So what's up? Welcome. You got 90 minutes of show to make up for here.
It's not my fault. I didn't do shit. I didn't do anything. I'm innocent in this. I'm innocent in this. I just do my job.
Anyway.
I was only supposed to be an hour late.
Yeah, I know.
Things got out of hand. Oh no, I'm probably getting yelled at right now. Phil's probably watching.
Is John getting yelled at in his texts?
Yep.
Let's find out. Yes, he is. I don't know what's being said, but John's apparently being yelled at in his texts.
Oh, she just asked if she had a popsicle. Yeah, she had a popsicle. Kid's always hungry.
I have had no ice cream today. I did have a Twinkie in between songs. In that song break there. I had a Reese's Cup, the song break before that. I'm just like popping out, like, is the door still unlocked? Like, okay, good, the door's still unlocked.
Yeah, Snowball greet me.
Yeah. Cats are letting you in the house now.
Yeah. I said hi to your neighbor.
Said hi to my neighbor?
Old dude.
Oh, Rich, yeah, okay. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up? Welcome.
Not a whole lot.
I've been talking for an hour and a half. You get to talk now.
Are you talk now?
Yeah.
Nothing's been going on. I just been so busy. I hate my life right now. But it's getting better.
Pretty much sounds like
I just repeat the same stuff every day.
Pretty much sounds like my description of my last week. Where I was talking about having to go find an adapter for my air conditioner and then having to go buy masking tape, and like the Dollar General near me, it doesn't have shit.
I was gonna bring the grill in, but we're kind of like the show's almost over.
Yeah, right. What would be the point? Exactly.
People texted me to bring the grill in, and I'm sorry I let you guys down.
People were texting you to bring the grill in again?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I watched a little of the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
I said hi.
Did you? I didn't see it.
I waved.
How the fuck am I supposed to see you wave?
On Facebook.
You're not on camera. How am I supposed to see you wave?
I put the wave emoji.
I didn't see it.
I posted it.
I didn't see it. Let's see.
In the beginning of the show.
In the beginning of the show.
On Facebook.
On Facebook. Let's see. There's Ange, there's Mark, there's Rosie, there's Rosie. There is no John Facebook in here.
I didn't pop up.
I guess not. You must not hit submit or something.
I did.
I don't
know.
It's not in my. I didn't see it.
So I realized I don't know how I'm still alive because I don't drink water. So my muscles they tense up, and it's very painful. So that's a lack of not drinking much water. So now I have to drink 4 glasses of water every day.
Yet you're still sitting here about to crack open a can of Pepsi.
Of course. I had 2 glasses. I'm enjoying my pop.
The Pepsi that you switched to after doctors told you to stop drinking Coke.
I want to die happy.
Fair enough.
If Ozzy died happy, I'm going to die happy.
Yes, but Ozzy died in his 70s, bro.
Well, when my time comes, it comes. But I'm going to cherish Pepsi to the day I die.
Good for you. I stopped drinking that shit like 2.5 months ago.
I know. Doctors are going to yell at me when I go back. But I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
I'll tell you what, I felt great like when I first stopped drinking Pepsi. Now I'm just back to like, I want a nap. And I think that's also because like I don't go to sleep till 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm working at 2 o'clock in the morning. So.
I love my Mondays. I don't DoorDash on Mondays. I get the nap during the day. It's great. It's great. I cherish my Mondays.
I DoorDashed yesterday. I was hoping I'd get you, but I got somebody else named John. John.
How dare they? I actually met a John at McDonald's in Lockport. He's a DoorDasher, and he was like, how do you spell your name? What's your name, John? Oh, I'm John, too. How do you spell your name? Jon. Me, too. Oh, my God.
Great, there's 2 of them.
Nice to meet you, buddy.
I wonder if it was the other John. I wonder if he's still alive and he's DoorDashing.
Well, this guy had the bald on top with the hair on the sides.
So it was Hulk Hogan, brother.
Yeah.
Reincarnated.
Yeah, not the same age, though. Definitely not the same age. And speaking about ages, you were talking about ages earlier, like when you're like teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
And I was gonna comment what? 1702?
Yeah, well, Laura got to it, so.
Laura, damn it! I missed my comment for that one.
Laura said 4,000 years ago.
4,000 years.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not wrong, people. She's not wrong. That's why I like Laura. She's awesome.
You sucking up to the chat now? You're like, I was an hour and a half late. I'm going to suck up to the chat.
Hey, you know what? My peeps love me, okay?
Your peeps?
My peeps.
You just...
My peeps love me, okay? Don't.
It's another if you know,
okay.
You know thing.
I see what we got here. We got a hater. A couple haters. We got a hater over here. My peeps, okay? Sorry, I tried to put up Enzo Amore. This is ThinkSoJoE. You can't teach that.
That's true. You can't teach that. Anyway.
Yet I'm John. And you really need to teach me about life.
Yeah, that's also true.
You can teach me stuff.
Enzo was on the TNA pay-per-view last week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that, actually.
Yeah.
Couple skits on that.
He was teamed up with Zilla Fatu.
Zilla Fatu, yes.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Oh, this is the latest I've ever been.
This is the latest you've ever been.
The greatest show ever.
Well, next week, don't bother to show up at all because we're not going to be on the air.
I already heard.
I already told you, so.
I was listening earlier.
And I told you before that, so. I told you as soon as I knew.
Hopefully, I'm late, but I will be better than late, be on time, kind of close enough.
Remember that streak of like 3 weeks you were actually here on time?
Oh, because I didn't have work.
Right.
All that stuff. I don't know.
But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
How caught up are you on wrestling? Are you coming over for SummerSlam? No, that's a no.
Money in the Bank, buddy.
You got Money in the Bank. Jeez. Buy our merch.
You might just want to. I want to know how to get the replay of everything and by in time for that.
Telling you, just catch up through YouTube clips.
Yeah, but
WWE literally does like a supercut of highlights every week.
Yeah,
for every single show.
They get rid of half of them. It's the old stuff, so I won't even know what's going on.
I'm saying though, you start with the Monday after Money in the Bank. They'll have a 10, 15-minute video that shows you everything that happened on Monday Night Raw. Everything you need to know. You get caught up in no time, bro.
I know.
You could be plopped on the couch watching SummerSlam on the 100-inch screen.
I miss so much. I miss so much.
You didn't miss shit the last the last 3 shows because it's all been, hey, guess what? Hulk Hogan died. We're gonna do a 10-bell salute and a video package before we ever do anything else on this show. I didn't need 3 of them. 1 was fine.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, yeah, a lot of people hating on him still, even though he's dead.
Yeah. Again, like I can't deny what he's done for professional wrestling.
Yeah.
There's no denying that. Nobody can take that away from him.
There wouldn't be what it is today without him.
Exactly. Like that was where my head was at when I heard he died. Was like, okay, like, which I think I heard from. I think Mark was the first person I heard from, Mark Strickland. And like, my thought was like, well, he's kind of a piece of shit. But also, like, things would be so different if he weren't there. The the 80s, like when he came in Hulkamania and the boom period and just, you know, the golden era, you know, that wouldn't have happened without Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like
the 90s, the Attitude Era, the NWO, that is not the same without Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Like, I can, like, yeah, Terry Bollea was not the best fucking human being on the planet. But Hulk Hogan was the biggest fucking thing to ever happen to professional wrestling. I can't deny that.
Yeah. Okay, Kevin Nash. He's been seeing all the videos and he's just like, dude has a family.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah.
He was pissed off about that.
Look, but also to like ignore what he did is a disservice to other people, the people who did take offense to that and are still upset about it.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it, but yeah, I get like, dude just died, stop shitting on him. Like, I get it. I understand. Mm-hmm. That's why, like, when I posted my post, I'm just like, look, like, I didn't even like mention what the tape was about, you know, that I mentioned. Mm-hmm. But like, or the leaked audio or whatever I said, but like, you know, I was like, I talked up what Hulk Hogan means. Mm-hmm. And like me growing up being a Hulk Hogan fan, you know what I mean? Like I can sit here all day and be like Terry Bollea, fuck that guy. But at the same time, like, I grew up watching Hulk Hogan, man. I had first action figure was Hulk. My first poster was Hulk. My first, you know, I'm pretty sure I had Hulk Hogan on a lunchbox, and I know I had Hulk Hogan's face on a garbage can. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, Hulk Hogan was, like, everywhere when I was a kid. Like, I can't take away from what he means to professional wrestling, and I would never try.
I had a wrestling buddy.
You had the wrestling buddy? Nice.
And Hogan, Warrior, DiBiase. That's all I had.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, I
had that Hulkster shirt too.
I still have a Hulkamania t-shirt and a bunch of NWO merch. I'm sort of wearing the bastard shirt in tribute of Hulk Hogan today. Sort of.
I have that Win Eagle title, the yellow strap.
I have a Winged Eagle title, but it's for it's for Macho Man Randy Savage, because it's the one he had at WrestleMania 4, not the one Hogan won at WrestleMania 5. Mm-hmm. So, but because there's subtle differences between the two, but no, I can never take away from Hulk Hogan's legacy of what he did in the ring. If we just focus on Hulk Hogan the performer, Hulk Hogan the character, Hulk Hogan the WWE superstar, the WCW wrestler, we talk about that Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Can't take away from it. It can't say jack shit about that. Mm-hmm. You talk about Terry Bollea, but Hulk Hogan's an icon. Mm-hmm. We didn't, because we didn't, back then I couldn't do like drop shipping like I can do today. We were going to do like on Board Wrestling Fan, we were gonna do a Hulk Hogan style T-shirt that just said "Dude Brother" on it.
Yeah. Dude, brother.
Dude Brother. It wouldn't have been any good anyway, because back then I didn't know how to fucking do vector images and stuff, so it would have been like pixelated or something would have been wrong with it. But, you know. But yeah, I got my Hulkamania T-shirt stashed in a drawer over here. NWO T-shirt. But yeah.
Yeah, I should have got that shirt signed when he was in town.
When he was selling his beer
Yeah.
before Monday Night Raw, yeah. I don't know. At that point, I was just like, I don't know. Fuck Hulk Hogan, you know. At that point,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I am glad I met him once. I'm glad I interacted with him on Twitter. I still have an autographed picture from the Hulk Hogan hotline that WCW did.
Mm-hmm.
I still probably owe my grandma like $300 from calling that Hulk Hogan hotline back in the day. That and the WCW hotline, 1-900-909-9900. Kids, get your parents' permission before dialing. Who didn't get their parents' permission before dialing?
Oh, I wasn't allowed to call.
You weren't allowed to call. I didn't ask. I just called. And it added up big time.
I'm going to call Captain and say no.
Did you watch Happy Gilmore too?
No.
No?
I told you, I don't have internet.
I know.
Not until they figure... Family figures it out.
Yeah.
I don't even have a laptop. I have my phone. That's the only thing I watch. Drives me nuts.
That's right.
That's how I've been watching wrestling. Is my phone.
That's right. If you try to watch anything on that, you get a big white line going through
Yeah, it's fine.
it.
I don't picture it there anymore. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
So I get another phone. Then I'll get that back to you.
Why the hell would you give back? Like, it's in such bad shape at that point. Just like recycle it somewhere.
I'll probably keep I'll probably get the same kind of phone because it, phone case. Yeah.
Why don't you just get a new phone that's newer, and then get a phone case
I know,
for
but
the newer one, and I could get you a living brain dead phone case.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like-
I gotta pay off some other crap. So
Like it's not like I don't have. It's not like I don't always get custom phone cases for my phones.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think what do we got right here? Right here's the Never Fuck with Cat Girls phone case. And then is this also a brain dead? Nope, that one's not. But yeah, I always have living brain dead phone cases on my phones. Don't matter what the model is. Still looking for a singer. If you guys know singers, send them our way.
Yeah, please. We're running out of time here.
Yeah. We've asked a few people and have people are I don't have the time to commit to it. I don't want to make the drive every week. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. So, it is what it is, man. Like if they don't get the time, cool. If they don't want to make the drive, cool. Whatever. Just hey, thanks for getting back to us at least.
Yeah.
Like we've at least had the privilege of nobody has ghosted us. Like
No.
everybody's been like, hey, I appreciate the offer, but this is what's going on. Like, okay. So hopefully we'll find somebody. We're looking for somebody, but and just disappointed.
I know. I know why she's disappointed.
Yeah, because you didn't bring the grill in.
Yeah.
She the one that was texting you bring the grill in.
Yes. I was running super late, and he would have killed me.
When you say I got you, I expect you to got me. She says.
He was gonna yell at me either way. I was super late.
He's like, I was an hour and a half late. How much more do you want him to yell at me?
I could have been here all day getting a lecture.
Yeah.
I like this job. He'll fire me. Throw me out on the curb. And then who would he have?
I was saying that maybe that's her plan. Maybe her plan was for me to yell at you, and then she takes over the show. I'm not yelling at you, dude. You told me you were gonna be late. I wasn't expecting you that late, but I know it wasn't your fault. I got it.
This is my seat.
Yeah, don't you hear the intro every week with John ready in his chair? But that's a lie too. Anyway, you're never ready in your chair.
No, that's true.
And then I got Katie yelling in my fucking ear.
We should really change our intro.
Yeah, we need to do a new intro at some point. Love you, John. It's all good. He wouldn't fire you. Nah, I wouldn't fire him. He owes me money. I said I was going to dock your pay.
You're going to dock my pay?
I'm going to dock your pay, and since I don't pay you, that just means I'm just going to add to what you owe me.
I'm going to owe you $45 billion.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Austin Powers illusion there.
Yeah. Can we get sharks with freaking lasers in their head?
Those movies did not appeal to me.
No?
I watched one of them. I was not amused.
No? Oh. When should I watch Happy Gilmore?
Yeah, it's I liked it. It's very I see people all the time that movie sucked, and I see other people who are like, that movie was really good.
Joe liked it too.
I liked it. I thought it was good. I'm pretty sure Ange liked it too. I thought it was good. If you like the first movie, you're gonna probably like the second one. Probably. Because I feel like half the people that don't like it liked the first one and are just like, oh, well, this one sucks because they're talking too much about the first one or something. I don't know. I don't know what people dislike about it, but for me, I like the movie. I enjoyed it. I watched it twice.
And such Austin Power movies. I did too.
Yeah, I didn't get into them. Wasn't for me, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. It was just not my thing, I guess.
Sorry, it's not everybody's cup of tea.
Right. John, who's your favorite Batman?
Oh yeah. I know who.
Who?
The guy that played Beetlejuice.
Michael Keaton. Okay, so you agree with Ange.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Joker?
Jack Nicholson.
Okay, you also agree with Ange on that one. Okay.
This is.
Were you watching at that point we were talking about that, and now you're just trying to suck up to her because she's mad at you for not bringing the grill in?
No, actually, I didn't watch that part.
Okay.
I just that's my favorite Batman.
Okay. I would go Michael Keaton probably for live action Batmans. I think Heath Ledger Joker for me for live action Jokers. Mark Hamill for me all day for Jokers overall, though.
Mm-hmm.
If we completely erased Star Wars, I would still love Mark Hamill for his portrayal of the Joker. Anyway, well, thanks for coming for 20 minutes of the show.
You know what? Anything for you, pal. Anything for you. I appreciate that.
Coming up with the Bug Jar this coming Tuesday night, August 5th at 7 p.m., is Rematch, who are No Coast Pop Punk, and Eternal Boy, who are a nostalgic, heartfelt pop punk trio from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And that's 7 p.m. doors, 8 p.m. music, $15 advance, $18 at the door. 18 to 20-year-old entry with advance ticket available at bugjar.com until 12:30 p.m. the day of the show. Fee-free physical tickets available at Needle Drop Records. I'm assuming that's also in Rochester. 219 Monroe Avenue, Bug Jar. With local support from Early Retirement. And this is Early Retirement. And this song is called Clarity on all WNY Think So Joe Show.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you know what? Be good, people.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
How have you been? Where did you go? Tell you the truth, I do not know. I've done a lot of living in the last 5 years, and I'm not the same kid anymore. Am I living for the present or the future? What's the concept of right and wrong? Will I find the